Hello everyone. Hi. Hello. How are you all doing? We've got some video games to attend to today. This is usually the case, but we have a showcase to watch today. We are going to be a smorgasbord, a feast of indie games are laid out in front of us for us to consume with our eyes and perhaps our wallets. Hello, Deaf Moon and James Fisto. Hello, Fisher, Real Mr. Payne. Not Sure 350. Hello, Midge 6. Hello, Dayjon, Dark Venom Spider. Of Dr. Sinoir. Yeah, commercials are a hell of a thing. I probably should have curated the inclusion of commercials a little heavier, just for the bangers and the weirdos, but I don't know, sometimes you gotta salt the earth with just some average workaday commercials too. Let's watch some trailers. Hello, Master Marix. Hello, Blargarit. Hello, Aldo. Hello, Frank the Dank. Hello, Slashed Knight. Hello, 2Spoopy95. Currently working, disguised Jamie. Mad Raven. Hello, Blake the Butcher. Introspective Beat. Hello, Vexing Thoughts and Doggy Dog Gaming. No experience is wasted, good or bad, if you can reflect on it. But I can reflect on anything.
The butterfly blowing elephant game. Grab your net and catch as many as you can.
Ah, curse it. I realized I didn't do any testing on the transition, so it's probably still too loud. I just don't struggle to figure out why that might be. So apologies about the transition if it's overblown. We got indie games to look at though. I don't know how long this is. I mean, the video is quite long. The video is like 2.5 hours after this. Gosh darn it. There's a speck directly in the middle of the monitor. It's too noticeable. I don't expect that the whole thing is just indie trailers. There can't be that many. There's got to be some extended dev preview stuff going on.
I've dreamt it into existence.
It's a vexing speck.
They say you think you're human.
Oh yeah.
I am human.
I saw this when
In this place.
I saw this when scoping around looking for news. Oh, we got FMVs.
I would never. When I meet my body, I will never part from her.
That's pretty cool. Is the mechanic doing gotcha puzzles? Gotcha. CAPTCHA. Sounds like it. All right, I have to eliminate this spec. Looks like freaking Dark Messiah. Rad? This is rad. I'm down with like increasingly higher fidelity takes on like video game core shit. Stabbing orcs in a dungeon, opening treasure chests, getting potions, pouring that shit on your sword. Clang. I don't know, how can you see something like this and like there's plenty of reasons that the video game industry is not doing well at scale, but that looks fucking sick. Alcahest. Wasn't that straight up the name of a game for like Super Nintendo? That looks sick. Alcahest. I'm gonna try to remember that. Sometimes it's like when it goes too fundamental, it loses some identity. So hopefully I can remember Alcahest versus some other games that are also kind of going like core video game dungeon rating. Those games are great when the environments start to get freaky, the further down you go. Like it just stops making sense. Whole like descent into surrealism kind of shit. It's something blah 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 magic, whatever. Just like put some cool wispies around and start like fuck. And like I don't understand why some people took such exception to Crimson Desert's existence, when that's essentially what that game is. You know, what is Alcahest? What is the artistic soul of Alcahest? It's that it's actually kind of rad to grab a sword and run around in a dungeon and stab orcs and loot treasure chests. It's actually kind of fucking sick. Widespread. Need a George bot for these reacts. Oh man. If only George would. Oh, an expansion for Cairn. Bloop. I was a bit worried about Cairn. I didn't think it did all that well. But maybe they just had more content that they could turn around. I feel like stuff like this not only sells the game to people that have already bought it, which is good, like you can sell more content, but it's also a way to like remind people that the game exists. Cairn was great. I did not finish it. Haven't finished it yet. I fully intend to though. And how fucking weird for Castlevania to be in the indie section.
Hello, I'm Matt from Evil Empire, the studio behind Castlevania Belmont's Curse.
But it's good.
We first worked on this beloved franchise with the Return to Castlevania DLC for Dead Cells. Since then, we've moved away from our roguelike roots and have been busy building a brand new 2D action-adventure
It's
game.
interesting that they explicitly say they're moving away from roguelike.
From Konami.
It's hard to tell at a glance if a stage is like
collections, as well as collabs with external studios.
explicitly made
Evil Empire's
anymore.
tribute turned out so good, we really couldn't miss the chance to work with them again.
Together, we're continuing our collaboration for the 40th anniversary of the franchise. Being a French team, we were arrogant enough to set the game in France. Except for me, of course, being a humble Englishman. Now, let me set the scene.
Ah, French.
The year is
Video
1499, and Paris has been invaded by Dracula's forces. As a Belmont, you will hunt down monsters across the city, scaling the sacred spires of Notre Dame, descending into the skull-lined catacombs, and dueling corrupted legends like Joan of Arc. Only berets and baguettes are missing, but I think you've had enough of that already.
Joan of Arc?
What will become of Paris?
I'll be Joan of Arc.
This castle finally emerges. Well, you'll have to wait a little longer.
It's got a
to
neat
find
look.
out.
I feel like it's
Castlevania.
It feels like it's downstream
Belmont's
of the
Curse.
anime in terms of aesthetic, but it's got a cool look. I like I like kind of the standing poses of the characters.
Time to join the great galactic expansion.
Castlevania characters have always aura farmed when they're just standing there. That's a good bit of detail.
Of mining operations. With your efforts, we will build a profitable
Cool.
future. We will extend humanity's venture from one
Space.
planet to another.
Yeah.
The
You
shared
can only ever play
visions
one of these games, right?
will change the galaxy for all.
It's just so big. Whoosh.
Strive to leave your mark under new stars.
How has there been no game called Spacecraft yet? Where's Undertale going now? Yeah, I've actually played a bit of No Man's Sky recently. All right, sick. This game looks kind of baffling. I saw someone streaming that game, and I was just like, the weight, I don't know, the chunkiness of the note chart. I'd have to retrain my brain, I think. Oh, it's Thick as Thieves? Yeah, I guess they're just moving right into launch. I don't know, something's a bit scary about that. They just announced that they're like fundamentally changing the game type. I guess they already had all the content made and they're just like, fuck it. Gosh, I wonder if this was the game that they always wanted to make, how quickly they could have made it. They changed it from what? It was a PvPvE extraction looting game. You'd be doing these with other teams running around at the same time. They dropped the PvPvE part of it. Now it's just it's only PvE. So it's just co-op versus guards and stuff, which is still cool. It's still cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just the
once was the
adjacency of the announcement and then the real quick release date.
And I need your help to restore what was broken. Gather resources.
Oh, look at that.
Rebuild the city.
Love seeing me a tree get punched.
Together with the human survivors, a new life can flourish. Let temples and altars help you reconnect with the gods. They need to be convinced you have what it takes to beat the fallen and restore
Oh, zombies?
to what it once was.
They're cute. Huh, so there's like a combat layer to the game. I wasn't expecting that. Interesting. So it's kind of like a city builder plus like top-down adventure game?
3, 2, 1.
Kind of like Rune Factory? But for alphas that think about ancient Rome a lot?
It's okay, it's okay. Don't do it, Adam, don't do it!
Started dancing. This one's going in.
Oh my god. No! Stop it!
Seems like a good time. I haven't played it at all. These dudes look familiar. It seems like a ton of fun. I mean, I love golf. What a silly little activity golf is. That's neat.
Premiere.
All right.
As you are returned.
What a gala event. I mean, it has just been non-stop trailers.
The roots cradle your bones. The worms carry out their quiet work. We welcomed you in our midst.
Fun intersection of creativity and production value.
Only honest work, sweat, and toil. Your rewards earned. Keep digging for answers. And you will reap what you sow.
Huh. Creepy farm sim? Yeah, there was the other game, right? Spooky cozy game. I feel like Was Quarantine, the first Quarantine Zone, kind of the first spooky cozy game? I guess maybe you could really dial it back to maybe Papers, Please, but that Papers, Please, I guess had an ominous atmosphere. Abiotic Factor? No? Mario Party for totally sick, freaky dudes. Yeah. Mario Party with a little Eastern Europe. All right, I like the gumption. I like the attitude. I mean, truly, it's like we are so blessed in this era of plenty that we can have multiple flavors of a thing. Not just multiple things, but multiple flavors of each thing. Boy. Seeing a toolbar filled with stuff, just items and bits and bobs. I'm glad this game is there for someone. Oh gosh. Didn't expect a detailed pirate fort builder. Holy cow, come on. Come on. I was impressed with myself for cooking eggs pretty good this morning. I guess not. Take that one back. How are these, like, these games are just sometimes really humbling games from much bigger studios in terms of function space, like the things they can do. Not necessarily always in volume of content, but the breadth of the actual game function. Interesting. A convoy game? Drive slop? That's stressful. That's so cute. Untitled? Is it like 3-player? Or do you control all the trucks? I'm not sure. I haven't seen Sorcerer yet. I gotta do that. Missed anything? I mean, there's some cool games in there. The easiest one for me to root for so far is Alcahest, which is it just looks like a real hardcore dungeon crawling action adventure
for Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions. If you'd like to get your hands on it early, head on over to starseekergame.com and sign up for the beta.
Oh,
we also have an extended
different. I thought it was just more Astroneer.
So
I guess it is.
Stick around.
Okay. Yeah, there was Pirate Game. There was ancient Rome farm game.
You've been
Action
hired
farm
to work.
game.
You're not the boss of me.
Yeah, I'm not listening to any of that.
Oh, okay.
So customers come in.
There was edgy Mario Party.
Okay, we gotta check that they are a human. Shoot her.
Shoot her?
On the thing it says she's a plumber, but she says that she's a flight attendant.
What the hell is this?
Oh, he vibing. I don't even need to check shit.
Oh,
This looks fun.
Oh, creepy. No, thank you.
did you see? Wait.
I do like the
Oh my goodness.
We're two doppelgangers.
60 seconds. Okay, you board up the doors. I'll start setting traps.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
I like all the games that are just like surrealist takes on working a normal job. Cool. Ah, that's pretty good art. Ah, there's a post show. I see. I've got to play this. It's kind of unacceptable that I haven't yet. I think I've had the demo installed for a while. Trailer does a really good job of conveying it. At least they have like long stretches of combat. Who's making this game? Pretty good shit. Didn't know they had, oh, okay. Didn't know they had license tracks. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. And Daedalus logo looks so much like a
and the Home and Harbor
movie studio. Is it
build,
Amblin?
Manage and fight for your very own.
No,
outpost,
not Amblin.
Your home base in the oceans of Europa. Outposts are valuable assets.
One with like a
Be ready
planet
to fight
and
for
some
them,
like
both
lines
in
crossing
single
it.
and multiplayer. Home and Harbor adds new mechanics and depth to Barotrauma. Manage and develop your outposts into industrial hubs and take part in the underwater economy. Discover a new faction in the world of Barotrauma, the Descendants. Mysterious, high-tech offspring of Europa's original settlers.
Or Barotrauma?
The
Yup.
Descendants. Various new technologies are introduced into the game. Cybernetics, augmentation, energy weaponry.
Games never stop, folks.
You name it. Home and Harbor adds more story, new missions, and deeper faction interactions to the Barotrauma campaign. Barotrauma, Home and Harbor.
Who's that guy?
Coming autumn 2026.
Chad, who is that? What event is this? The Triple I Initiative. Supposed to be a bunch of premium indie games. I'd say they fit the bill so far. Dude. Castle Crasher-ish. What are we looking at here? Being a little robot? That's fun. That reminds me, I gotta play Absolem. I've not done that. Frog magic. These characters look real clean. Cool. Didn't even know there was an original game, Lost Castle.
I'm making a game about sledding and hanging out with your friends called Sledding Game.
Hey.
That's exactly what it sounds like. You sled with friends. You can race. You can do cool tricks and stuff. There's also a bunch of other fun things to do when you're not sledding.
Sled.
Snowball fights.
Flip around, throw snowballs. Back and sled some more.
Whoa! Oh my god. I hate you so much.
You can also just kind of hang around if you want. There's also some cool customization stuff that helps with the cool factor. So yeah, that's the game I'm making, and I'm really excited to share that the sledding game is coming to early access on April 30th. See you on the slopes.
Game Pass.
Real soon.
Lead. Gotta get my sled game Chivos. That's the problem with No Man's Sky, is that it has achievements, but they're all like powers of 2. So it's thrown my score all out of whack. All these disgusting numbers on the end that aren't a 0 or a 5. The only solution is to get all the achievements in No Man's Sky. Or maybe get some combo that'll even it out to a 0 or a 5. It's not the hardest thing, really. A lot of the No Man's Sky achievements are just like progression based. Just do this thing 100 times. Some of them are a little more focused. It sounds uplifting. Oh yeah, is it like a Warhammer Survivor? Yeah. Oh, you. It's even literally got the same weapons from Vampire. Oh, I think it's because it's an expansion of Vampire Survivor. Would make more sense.
The big boss of the Blue Geeks is here with his claws, but that's nothing on our power claws. Boy, look at this one. He thinks he's dead hard in his battle wagon.
Just be a big ass tank.
Wait till the boys crack him open. Oh look, it's old Baylai. But ain't nobody meaner than orcs. Nah, not them. Yeah, him.
Damn, okay.
Meanest.
Right work is upgrading.
Rock Thracker, prophet of Gork and Mork. Wah! Let's have it.
Cool. Is that, I guess it's its own thing. Oh. People care about Everwind. I feel in my bones that there's a generation of folks that just want to play Minecraft again. But they need a new game to let them feel it. And feel like they're starting Minecraft all over.
Here, on this alien planet, a solitary creature faces the ultimate test of survival. A duplicate. An industrious creature.
Man, I remember Clay.
The harshest of environments.
Sometimes you just want to punch trees.
Must unlock the secrets of this strange world.
Sometimes that's okay.
Learn to coax oxygen from crystal. Raise crops from seed.
It is fun to punch trees. Going through the first few tiers of any tech tree is always extremely fun. It's because it's so fast. You're just clicking and flying and learning things and building stuff.
Lights out. An unexpected chemical reaction.
Those stupid bugs.
The burden of existence is heavy.
Love how stupid those dumb bugs look.
Have to walk alone. At last, our survivor has found a friend. The duplicate now belongs to a team.
Clear cosplay test is now open? Okay. Huh. Okay. Fun concept. I guess they're like early access won't have co-op.
Even the crows
That's the idea.
refuse to feast on these bodies. This carnage reeks of something foul. Something inhuman.
Oh, is oxygen not included a thing? This looks interesting. I think I've seen this before.
War takes its toll on everyone.
Feels like it's in line with Alcahest, a name I'm gonna try to repeat so I remember. Just being dank shit, dank video game shit.
Unleashed on these lands.
Well, it's a real spooky hallway all the way through. Some big fights,
daydreaming,
and gnarly cutscenes.
Some in madness.
Oh, you played this at PAX?
Madness has taken hold here.
reminds me, I need to play more Chrysol. That had this kind of flavor. Not the aesthetic though. Chrysol is more like 1920s sanitarium, Shutter Island kind of energy. Oh, lasers. We got guts lasers. Goo gut lasers.
Am I dreaming this hellish nightmare?
Oh. I feel like that's a familiar name. Valor Mortis. Pretty cool. Yeah. Napoleon Shock. Bronco Shock. No, you have to sell me. You have to sell me something. Sell me a keyboard. Oh yeah, Replaced is coming out soon. Been a long wait for that one, but hey, it's coming out. I think best case scenario, it ends up being like a pretty good version of like Flashback or Another World. Ooh, gruesome. It's like when it's pixel art, it's self-censored because it's so low res. Somehow that makes it seem more shocking. Huh. That seems like a game like that, like a pixel art rotoscope animation game, except the animations have been sort of tweaked and compressed to make it seemingly play like a responsive platformer. I think you see that in the character like parkouring and shit. Versus doing these long looping jumps with huge wind-ups. Those lawyers are twitching, salivating. Oh, it's a Temtem game. Temtem Legends. You could chop trees! Thank God! Oh, praise the Lord on high. They showed your Temtems doing it too, though. You can go fight Timmies and then you catch them in your carts. Fuck yeah. Hey, if Nintendo's not gonna make it, that's cute. Huh. So it's only on Kickstarter. You can only wishlist it? It looked like it was pretty far along. Nintendo losing a bunch of the patent stuff. Not really. They had one of their patents revised and denied. But that was one of the several patents they filed in the US. They were only suing in Japanese court. And I don't really know how that lawsuit's going. I think they're unlikely to win, though. But you never know with fucking courts. And, like, specifically what they're looking at when they make their judgments. I don't know how Japanese court works in that regard at all. I've only done a little more reading on American court, but Nintendo hasn't sued in US court yet. So. But yes, we can celebrate what little victories we get. In this case, US Patent Office reviewed a patent that they had already granted. Oh, that's awesome. Brotato, Primal Dread. Is that DLC for Brotato? Or is it its own thing? Like, sometimes I don't even know. I played a lot of Brotato, though. Right now I'm on Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, which is a really good Survivor game. Fucking Juno Reactor Western music. I like it. Feels like it's a Matrix 2 showdown, except it's all Cowboys shooting 6-shooters, dodging in slow motion as bullets go through their handlebar mustaches. Okay, that's cute.
World premiere.
World premiere. It was a demo for it? Okay. Ow, excuse me.
Wake up, Keeper.
That was a good sneeze, though.
Bite you.
I'm allergic to world premieres.
I may be a skull, but I bet we'll become best friends.
I want to be the very goodest, like not a single person was. To obtain them is my main challenge. To learn them up is my goal.
Classic. So memorable. Aw. Wait, what? Dard. Okay. Another, like, kind of builder top-down action game? Not complaining. Just amazing that there's two. Okay. Graveyard Keeper 2. Never played that one. First one was fun, but very tedious. Yeah. Just make you do a bunch of busy work all the time. Constant attacks kind of thing.
We have an experimental reactor, and I really do think the whole thing might implode. And that's where you come in.
People do love Graveyard Keeper. All right, DJ Nemesis. As the word on the street, Graveyard Keeper is go. I guess it's free right now on Steam, so that's pretty good snag.
Now, I don't want you to get overexcited, but there are rifts that cut through time itself. Stabilize one of those, and you could pop back to your own time. And while helping yourselves, you could perhaps fix a few teensy little problems.
Do like environmental problem solving.
Norchic thanks you for your
co-op. Basically like doing a digital escape room. Those are always fun. Was Frankenstein there? Yeah, it's a whole subgenre now. Sort of turning gambling into a roguelite. It's Soviet pop. Oh, that's fun. You're a repairman in the like idealistic Soviet retro future. That's a really cool idea.
Pretty neat, huh? Top tier technology.
How cute. All right. You're like Robert De Niro in Brazil. Lift. Ooh. Mouse Code was very good. New game? Seems like it. interesting. The 3D, the props themselves have 3D layers, like multiple layers of leaves and stuff. I'm a big fan of towns that upgrade. Crosscode was quite long. Alabaster Dawn. All right. Alabaster Dawn. Alabaster Dawn. Ooh. Custom perspective cutscenes? Why would a game like that be early access? It's just, man, I can't fathom that. There's a demo out for it. I'll wait for the 1.0. Curious about tax situation with Twitch. You calculate your own taxes. Yeah, Twitch does not pay. All of the people on Twitch are basically contractors. They don't even give us tax documentation. We don't even get 1099s from Twitch anymore. But that is the kind of revenue that it is. Yeah, you have to claim it yourself and pay your own taxes on it. Companies just stopped doing that like 3 or 4 years ago, unless they pay you like, I think it's like over, it has to be over a significant amount of money in a given year for them to send you tax docs. Yeah, Amazon doesn't do it. That's who it would come from. YouTube doesn't do it. I just have to write the number in and pay taxes on it. So the 20K minimum, well, it's well over that. So they still just don't do it. Maybe they have an exemption or something. Yeah. It was really confusing because, yeah, I think it was like 21 or something like that. They stopped generating tax documents for me.
I know what you're thinking.
And I had to like dive all the way into their support documents, and they basically just said, we won't.
Such an awkward situation.
You won't get them.
Well, to understand, I think we need to rewind a bit.
It sucks worrying about keeping a set amount aside.
Heard about this very ancient
That's life. That's part of being a business owner. Yeah, I mean, I have all of my lines of revenue are pretty much I don't get any documentation for. I love this art style. But yeah, it's like it's YouTube, it's Twitch, and then it's just like tens of other companies that I work with on sponsorships or doing production work or something like that. It's all just, you know, piecemeal deposits into my bank account that I keep documentation on.
It's a real shame I ended up in this situation, because trust me, the treasure's right behind that.
I have a
are the one that has to go get
LLC that I am an employee of. I formed that back in 21, thinking I might hire people full time. That's cute. The economics of that never worked out, but I do use that to file my paperwork, all of my tax shit. So I am technically a W-2 employee of myself, and I pay taxes in the payroll I pay myself. So I have to pay taxes on that, and then I also pay taxes on any income I get into my business. This is a real heavy art style. Okay, yeah. Looks great. You doing the like 4-color, it looks like. Nice. For Game Boy palettes. Cool. Everway. I think I saw that somewhere else, but it didn't quite look so intense. You're S-Corping next year? Yeah. S-Corps are a good idea. It does complicate your tax paperwork even more, because then you have to file a K1, which is basically a list of all the officers of your company, and you also have to like accurately apply the flow of money from your like money to the schedule, and then that has to agree with your individual returns. It's basically just like a bunch of the same numbers have to be in the same boxes, and if they're not, you'll like get redlined for an audit, which doesn't mean you'll go to jail, but there's just the box specificity goes way up.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, you can't pay yourself too little or too much. That's also true. It has to be a living wage for the area that you're in. But my CPA turned me on to another fun little thing you can do. If you have a K1 and you have a business, you can set up a 401k for yourself. And apparently the contribution limits on that are way higher than on an IRA. So if you're sitting on like money that you want to invest, that's a way you can get it all into an investment without paying taxes on it constantly. Yeah, a funded retirement. It's a neat idea until I get like a bad flu when I'm 65 or something, and then I go to the hospital for 14 hours and it wipes out my savings. Yeah, Don't Starve is such an amazing name for longevity. So many games have just like made it work. Just dedicated to the dream and kept it going. You love to see it. You do love to see it. Man, the animation and the art all looks super leveled up. Love games that want to hurt you. I'm playing a few of those lately. Did a little episode covering Road to Vostok's success. Oh, Elsewhere. It's spookier? Okay, I like it. New Don't Starve game. Okay. Those the indies? We've seen them? Time to sizzle. It's sizzle time. Was it The Lift was good? Abacus? No. Alcahest. Which I swear was a Super Nintendo game. Over the Hill? Up the Hill? The Convoy game looked real cool. Over the Hill, Over the Hill. Well, cool. I mean, a lot of cool ideas, a lot of games that seem real genuine and unique. I don't know. It's easy to be real downer. I guess really don't like the job market. That's real sad. But creatively speaking, and from the perspective of a consumer, there's not a whole lot to be upset about, provided you've got a you're not looking at having to pay marked up prices on hardware. It's a good time to be hunkered down with a pretty capable gaming system. That reminds me, I want to start doing recurring giveaways for Xbox allies. I don't know why I started to forget what those were called in the middle of saying it. Alcahest was a SNES game, 93. I thought so. It was... Is it the same name? Hit him with the dancing baby.
That was Shifted Midnight. I think there's a lot of potential there because it's scratched.
Oh, okay. Is Obama down there? RAM giveaway at 10K viewers. I will give away RAM if I get 10,000 viewers. That's my solemn vow. That looked really cool. Prove you're human. Yeah, this shit right here. What if you view 10,000 times? Sure. What number you want? The animation of the making of the potion is real fun. It gets a little wiggle, it starts glowing, and of course it becomes like this lime green, neon green liquid because it's healing potion. Yeah, okay. So it's Alcahest with a K instead of Alcahest with a C. It does look like it'd be a VR game, doesn't it?
World premiere.
World premiere. Neat. All right, let's play video games. Let's watch Evangelion.
The umbilical cable's been snapped off. Ava, switch to its internal battery power source.
4 minutes, 53 seconds of activation remaining.
Shit. No, let's play Samson.